far from where the Steelers' former homes at Three River Stadium, Forbes Field once stood. We are at Pittsburgh's Acrisure Stadium. It's all about divisional matchups on this final day of the regular season, and we've got a compelling one in store here, as it'll be the Cincinnati.
Welcome your 2028 Pittsburgh Steelers.
On the visitors' sideline, their head coach. His guys mired in a long losing streak, 8 losses in their last 9 games. On the other side, Steeler head coach Mike Tomlin. His guys ready to show out in front of the home fans as they try to send them home happy at the end of this one. May now off the bootleg. A quick throw there going to be batted away and incomplete. An early test, 2 plays in. This is 3rd and 2.
Hill on the coverage.
Throwing here is May. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he will have the Steelers first down, and he's going to have it by plenty. Able to get 8 yards there on 3rd and 2.
Steelers first down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Up the middle they go. It's Norris. And he's going to take this one down inside the 45.
44-yard line. A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
They'll keep it on the ground. It's Norris. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down. And they go play action with May. And he can't quite bring it in. Might have heard footsteps there across the middle. 2nd down.
Incomplete. It's 2nd down and 10.
They'll throw with May. He finds his man complete. That's Norris. That helps the completion percentage, but not much else. And now it's 3rd and 10. Here's May. Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
They'll put a check mark in the box where the defense coordinator was saying, how well can we stay with these receivers if we're in man coverage? Because he just did it on that one, forced the incompletion. That allowed him to get bolder with his pass rush, won't it?
Absolutely. Frees up your guys elsewhere.
The Bengals take over 1st and 10.
The Bengals offense here ready to rock and roll. Joe Burrow is the man at quarterback.
And there was a positive in last week's loss. No interceptions thrown by him. But he only threw 1 touchdown pass, and you know he wants that to improve. We might even consider that as part of the reason that they couldn't take the win last time out. I believe we'll see a more aggressive version of him this week whenever they're nearing the end zone.
That play going for 16 yards to start the drive. First down.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
That's a very nice game there. A confidence-building run. Love the execution up front, and the way he pressed the hole, absolutely perfect.
Here's Burrow. This is Fant on the short completion. From the 38 now, here comes 2nd and 8.
At the 38-yard line. A gain of 2.
Now it's Burrow. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and 8 yards to go.
Now Burrow. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is going to have a Bengals first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Bengals first down. A gain of 16 yards. And a Bengal first down.
And that was good protection there. No, that was great protection there because it allowed him to lock in on his receiver, although I think he was looking for his tight end on the corner route all the way. Nice connection there for a really nice game.
And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35.
That's another Bengals.
Off the play fake, here's Burrow. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Thomas. 2nd and 11 now.
It's a loss of a yard. brings up 2nd and 11 at the 37-yard line.
Burrow looking to pass. So give him 2 yards there on the completion. And that's going to set up a tough 3rd and 9.
A 2-yard gain on the play.
The slot man in motion right. Burrow will throw. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And a good tackle there right around the 30. Stops him short of the first down. It'll be a gain of 5. And that's going to bring up a 4th down. And this will split the uprights. It's right down the middle. And the Bengals are on the board first here. It's 3-0. So a good snap, good hold, and right down the middle.
Never in doubt. Just the way you used to hit them, partner.
You mean like kicking the ball?
Exactly.
Well, that was in high school.
Doesn't matter. I don't care what level you hit it, they go through.
And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. This offense making its way back out, led by their running back. We'll take a look at the NFL leaders in receiving touchdowns by running backs, and you'll notice his name sits atop the list entering the final weekend. Off the play fake. Here's May. And incomplete on the deep ball. These two teams, you may recall, they didn't play each other till late in the year. Their first meeting was not too long ago, back in Week 13. And it was the visitors getting the win there, so they'll be looking for the sweep back here at home. And it gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. Heavy set out there on 3rd and 1. Now May on the sneak. And he will have a Steelers first down, at least at first glance, as they'll spot the football just beyond the marker. They find a way to convert on 3rd and inches.
First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Now a handoff up the middle. Norris. And now off to the races, down the right side. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Big play there with his 17th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Steelers have answered that early field goal to take a first-quarter lead. Jason Myers now for the extra point. He's got it. We'll see that opening drive field goal and raise it a touchdown, and that makes it 7-3. Here's the Steelers kick team as they'll boot this one away. And he'll be out of bounds at midfield, so a solid return to the 50. Cincinnati coming back onto the field here for their second drive. The partner just looking at some of the struggles they've had this season. The playoffs are not in their future. As they start to peer toward the offseason, what moves might they make?
I think the running back position, and I know we talk all the time about the NFL being a passing league, but the teams that run the ball effectively, they're the ones that go deep into the playoffs and go to the Super Bowl. They have to upgrade here. And you and I both know in recent years in the draft, people have shied away from taking a runner early, but there's that special one there. I say they go get him.
They had to settle for 3 last drive, hoping this second go-around ends in 6. In good position, 1st and 10. And finally, down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. An excellent pickup of 20 yards.
Another Bengals first down. First and goal, Cincinnati.
Now it's Burrow. That one too wide and incomplete.
And down here, 1st and goal, if it's not there, don't force it. You've got at least 2, if not 3 more shots at it. So that's a wise move to get rid of it.
Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. That's to Chase. He's got it. Touchdown, Cincinnati. Jamar Chase with career touchdown number 75. And the Bengals have retaken the lead. And all about timing there on that short slant, Charles.
Exactly right. That was timed up so well. The route, the throw, touchdown.
Extra point attempt to come here. And it's through, and that makes the lead 10-7. So that drive, 4 plays. And it was Jamar Chase who finished it off with a touchdown reception. Oh, look at the juke. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line. This offense and their running back headed back onto the field. And he has made his presence felt in the ground game already in this first quarter. They might very well lean on him the rest of the way. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he stopped immediately there. No gain on the play there, second down.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10. At the 20.
To throw, it's May. A short one there to Fireview. Just a gain of a couple there. And 3rd and 8 now.
A 2-yard pickup makes it 3rd and 8.
10-7 our score after 1 right here on EA Sports. Second quarter action from Pittsburgh. It is the Steelers in control of the football. And the Steelers on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 8. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A good pickup there, 21 yards.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
For a tight end, he's got good straight line speed, and on that route, he's often the guy that gets overlooked. Nice job there of finding him in stride for really good yardage.
And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. So they'll come up in Bengals territory now with a 1st and 10 right at the 40. He finds his man complete. It's Norris. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped.
Steelers first down. 1st and 10.
Looking to throw. May. He's got his tight end Firemouth over the middle. And he'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 12-yard line.
From the gun, it's May. To the end zone, but knocked away and incomplete. They're trying to keep the drive going. This will be play number 8. It's 3rd and 2.
3rd down and 2.
To the air, May. He'll try to pick it up himself. Maybe not exactly what they had in mind, but that scramble good for 6 and a first down.
6. That's good for a Steelers first down.
Here's a give up the middle. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop it right around the 1. An even 100 yards for him now on the ground as he goes over the century mark here. I'd say he's ready for the playoffs ahead, no doubt. He'll try again. And this time he is in. Touchdown Steelers. So his strong first half continues as he finds the end zone here for the 2nd time.
And definitely good blocking at the point of attack, and you just have to love watching the way he can create space down near the goal line, and he's able to take it into the end zone.
The extra point now coming from Myers. And that makes it 14-10. A 10-play drive that time. And it ends with a 1-yard touchdown run. gets around him. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. Cincinnati now ready to take the field. A lot of time for this unit to game plan on the sideline after that drive that they watched the other side just score. But remember, last time they were out, they scored as well. We'll see if they can seize that momentum right back.
And they have had a lot of time to cool off from reaching the end zone the last time. So have they been able to keep themselves mentally sharp and into this game, even though they haven't been on the field? And you and I both know, one big play, though, gets them right back up to that level.
And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. It's another first down as this time they get an even 20.
First down. It's a gain of 20. First down.
Oh, I like that play call there. After a run for good yards, you get a defense thinking they'll go back to the well. So that's a great time to call play action and give your receivers a little extra edge. And they complete the pass there for another first down.
And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25.
Bengals first down. A gain of 16 yards. And the Bengals first down.
They go play action with Burrow. Over the middle, it's complete. Second down and 3.
A 7-yard pickup. Brings up second.
They're passing here, Joe Burrow. He's got his big tight end, Fant. And the Bengals are going to be set up with a first and goal coming up as they get him down at the 6-yard line. Now Thomas. And he gets it a little bit closer. He takes it from the 6 inside the 5 to the 4. Second and goal from inside the 5.
Brings up second and goal.
They'll look to throw. Drops it underneath to Thomas. And he is going to lose yardage here. They'll wind up losing 3 here on the play. And this brings up a third and goal. They're going to look to throw. Open man is Higgins, and he's got it. Touchdown, Cincinnati. A great play there with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Bengals have yet again retaken the lead. For quarterbacks, there are a number of ways to measure a good statistical season. This is one of them. That last touchdown pass, his 30th on the year. Extra point splits the uprights, and it's now 17-14. So that drive in total 8 plays. And it was T. Higgins who capped the drive with the touchdown reception. The kicking team out now for the Bengals as they'll send this one away. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. The Steelers' offense and their running back getting set for this next possession. And as a play caller, when you've got a guy who's running like this, you lean on him and your offensive line. He's had big hole after big hole to run through in this first half. They'll start on the ground here on first down. And forget that 100-yard rushing game, at least for the moment, as he'll lose yardage here and fall back under the century mark for the game. First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's second and 12. From the shotgun, May with it. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's May. And he rifles one incomplete. Second and 10, a very chilly day here, but no snow. And I got to say, if it's going to be this cold, I want snow. You should see Charles' face. He's looking at me like I'm crazy. Second quarter action with 1:59 remaining. 4 receivers on the field. It's 3rd and 4. Again, he'll drop to throw. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield.
That's good for a Steelers first down. First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Throwing here is May. Past the 20. 10. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. A great effort there. On his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Steelers have taken the lead. Getting your back involved, what's the importance there in the passing game?
Well, oftentimes you can create mismatches because who's going to cover, and you get him into space, which is where he likes to operate with the ball in his hands. Oftentimes makes people miss, gets that run after the catch, and off he goes.
And into the end zone. Extra point up and through by Myers. And that will make this a 4-point game.
Bengals 17.
Here's the Steelers kick team as they'll boot this one away. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The Bengals offense and Joe Burrow getting set for this next drive. And he's done everything you could have asked for coming in. He's spread it around. He hasn't taken many chances. And he's potentially on his way to a big game throwing the football. Burrow going to get this out to Chase. 2nd and 6.
Complete to number 1, Jamar Chase. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. Another one into the hands of Jamar Chase. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
First down.
They run with Thomas. And they went the wrong way there. Losing yardage back at the 43-yard line.
A loss of 2. Brings up 2nd.
On 2nd and 12. Burrow. Here's Higgins out on the right side. And they're going to have themselves another first down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 39.
It's a gain of 18. And the Bengals.
Here's Burrow. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. The Bengals going to use the second of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. They'll bring a receiver in motion right. Now it's Burrow. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. No gain on the screen there. It's 2nd down.
Complete to number 13. No gain on the play. 2nd and 10.
And the slot man goes in motion left. To the air again, Burrow. Quick hitter here, it's complete. Now a timeout. 7 seconds left in the first half. They like going to him in the slot. He catches another one.
I think this comes under the heading of until they stop him, why not go back to it? He has something going really well. Great working relationship with the guy throwing the ball, and they keep making the connection.
Makes the score Steelers 21.
So, yes, they'll still be down going into intermission, but the deficit is now made even smaller, very manageable.
Yeah, and if nothing haywire happens here in his last couple of precious seconds, they will go into the locker room with a nice bounce in their step, having gotten a little bit closer on the scoreboard.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
All right, Brandon, thanks much. Welcome into the Orlando studios. Scott Hansen with you on an abridged halftime report. Good competitive first half. This game kind of has a punch-counter-punch feel to it, as reflected on the scoreboard. Tight game going into the second half. Can either team pull away? To find out, let's go back to the stadium and our broadcast team, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Godden, getting set for quarter number 3 here. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape, up past the 30. The Bengal offense ready to go to begin this third quarter. This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far on the scoreboard as they begin the third quarter here, trailing and looking for a little momentum.
Yeah, you're right about that because, let's face it, in the first half, most of their focus was in the passing game. And to their credit, resulted in a healthy amount of yardage. So I would think that at halftime, they're going to anticipate that defense loosening up a little bit to try and cover the passing lanes. They've got to get the running game going, and there should be some gaps to run through now.
That one good for 15, and the Bengals get a first down.
46-yard line.
One of my old teammates called me the other day when he was watching the game. He's like, man, trying to watch an NFL game and trying to account for their passing game, that's difficult. And just when you think you get everything covered, here comes a back out of the backfield. In this case, he picks up the first down.
Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Absolutely love the effort there. The ability to flow from his inside spot and stop that one at the line of scrimmage. Nice linebacker play.
Pressure comes, and the Steelers take him down. Patrick Queen in there to get him. It's a loss of 5. Well, you could almost see his eyes light up defensively. I mean, as a linebacker, that's about as quick as you can get to a quarterback.
So what did your third-grade teacher teach you about straight lines, right? As soon as you have those, you take full advantage of them. He found a gap in the offensive line.
Alex Highsmith providing a little deja vu, back-to-back sacks, and now they're staring at a 4th and long.
Well, many times when you talk about mobile quarterbacks, you get the sense that they feel like they can get out of any bad situation. They keep moving around and trying to emulate guys like the Scrambler or the Dodger. Instead, they keep losing yardage and digging themselves a hole that they can't get out of.
The Bengals bring out their punter now as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. They punted 3 times in the loss last week as he sends this one away. Fielded at about the 28. A 40-yard punt, 5 yards on the return. And out will come the offense as they take over. The Steelers offense and DK Metcalf getting ready to go back to work. And as we enter the final slate of games of the regular season, he's trying to hold on and capture the crown as the NFL's leader in receiving yards. Pass is caught. It's Metcalf going across the field here. 15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. First down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
And they go play action with May. And that's to the left sideline and incomplete.
I think he's as fine with that incompletion as a quarterback can be, in all honesty. He avoided his first sack of the game, and he did have a chance of connecting for yardage, just unable to on that throw.
They go play action now. May. A short one there to Fryermuth. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. That one good for 14 yards and a Steeler first.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
So they'll come up in Bengals territory now with a 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line. They'll throw with May. That's complete. It's Elijah Moore. Now 2nd and 3.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Here's May. And go right back to Moore. Complete again.
Elijah Moore. A gain of 6. That's another.
They'll run on first down. It's Norris. And he's going to lose yardage and be backed up to the 25. A rare misstep on that last play because the drive has been strong, but now it's 2nd and 12.
Brings up 2nd and 12. At the 20.
To throw, it's May. And this is complete to Moore on the comebacker. He'll head out of bounds inside the 10. Mark him down at the 9.
And the Steelers first down.
Off the play fake. Here's May. He's got it complete to Tolbert. And he is going to lose yardage stoppage here. It'll go as a loss on the play. Not what you need down here. It's going to be 2nd and goal.
Now, I'm not putting him in the Hall of Fame, but if you look at the great linebackers in history, they all have that ability to innately sense where a play is going, sometimes even before the ball snaps, and they're there and they end up making the play.
Finding more on the out route for the completion. And he is out of bounds, getting it down to the 10.
A gain of 5 yards brings up 3rd and
They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. May looking to run. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. Now it looks like we're going to get a stoppage here. An injured Steeler on that last play. Well, week 18, this is just when you hope everybody can get through the regular season healthy, but the medical staff is going to have to take a look here, and we'll step aside.
a 22-yard attempt.
Myers' kick is good, and the drive will wind up yielding 3. So a nice kick there as they are able to add on to their lead.
And that's exactly what you're looking to do. Maneuver yourself into range. That way, if your drive stalls out, you're able to get something out of it. And they do so right there.
Oh, a heck of a move.
Man.
And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. Cincinnati set to take over once again. Defense got the better of them last series, forcing a punt. See if they make a few changes in the game plan here and try to get points out of this drive. 1st and 10. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. First play of the drive going for 14 and also going for a 1st down.
1st down, Cincinnati.
Out of the gun, it's Burrow. Got a man and he hits him in stride. And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and
Burrow looking to pass.
46-yard line.
Over the middle, he finds Higgins. And they're going to have themselves another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 30.
That's good.
The Bengals passing game finding a rhythm. They've got another 1st.
A gain of 16 yards. And a Bengal 1st down.
And that's a more than acceptable read right there because it's zone coverage, so timing is everything. This time he waits for his man to come open, puts it right on him, and they pick up a 1st down.
On the ground, it's Thomas. Stopped at the 24-yard line after a gain of 5.
He hasn't had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end. Wide open receiver complete. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Bengal TD. A 24-yard touchdown. And the Bengals have moved out in front here in the final minute of the 3rd quarter.
Brandon, what we just saw there were 2 guys who are in sync. The person delivering the ball, but especially the person running the route. Tremendous job. It results in a terrific play.
Extra point right down the middle. And that gives them a 3-point lead. So that drive spanned 5 plays. And it ends with a Bengals score. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. The Steelers offense and their running back getting set to go once more. And you look at his numbers as a pass catcher in this one. They've lined him up in different spots, shifted him around, and made him a real weapon in the passing game. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 108 yards rushing for him now as he is finishing off the regular season with a bang.
At the 41-yard line.
Right back to him on 1st down. And some nifty running here as he'll take this across midfield and down to the 47. 12 yards that time at a Pittsburgh 1st.
At the 47-yard line.
And as they come to the line, they will not be unable to get off another play as time has run out on this third quarter. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Back now in Pittsburgh. It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these two teams as we get set for the fourth quarter. Looking to throw. May. Over the middle and into the hands of his receiver Moore. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. 28 yards the gain there on the catch and run.
First down. First and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Well, it certainly doesn't matter if it's been through the air like on this play or on the ground. I don't know what's going on with this defense. In a sense, they've been AWOL on this drive so far. 3 plays, 3 first downs given up. They've got to find answers, and they've got to find them quick.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. To the air, May. It's caught. Tolbert. And he gets this inside the 10 to the 9. It's also a gain of 9.
Brings up third down.
Now May on the sneak. And he's going to be touched down right at the line of scrimmage.
It's a gain of a yard.
I don't know about you, but I like this call. 3rd and inches, and instead of worrying about getting it back to a running back and maybe there's some penetration from the defensive front, just go ahead and take it, move forward, and pick up the first down.
And as we say often, it shows confidence in your offensive line. Another shot from the 9 on 2nd and goal.
Leads to 2nd and goal at the 9-yard line.
Now back to throw. Guys, man, it's caught for a Steelers touchdown. Pat Fryermuth from 8 yards out. And the Steelers answer back with a touchdown of their own to take a fourth quarter lead. Plenty of scoring here of late, and our lead changes hands now in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, they just gave up a touchdown at the other end, so they knew that with time getting short, they had to put something together here, and they were able to do so and retake the lead right back.
Myers connects on the PAT, and that will make this a 4-point game.
27.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30. The Bengals offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. And you get a look at the numbers, they don't even tell the whole story. This has been a tremendous performance to this point. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. And they will be looking to answer the touchdown their defense just surrendered. Still a good chunk of time remaining here in the fourth quarter and a chance to regain the lead in a tight one.
It's not easy playing the corner, is it? A lot of times you got to defend against the pass, but sometimes you have to play against the run. How about the job he did there, crashing inside to make that tackle for a loss?
Throw left side complete to Chase. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. That's taken in by Higgins. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And that's going to bring up 2nd down.
A 7-yard pickup.
From the shotgun, Joe Burrow.
At the 45-yard.
And the Steeler pressure too much here. He's going to go down. Derek Harmon gets him for a loss of 8. What great push up front. But found his way into the backfield, and he simply would not be denied.
Well, they say that life's all about opportunities, and that holds true when you're playing defense as well. How about him seeing that chance, making the most of it, did a great job of wrapping him up and bringing him down.
So that'll leave Burrow and the Bengals with a 3rd and long after that sack we just saw. They'll look to throw here. And that is incomplete.
A wonder, Brandon, I just wonder. You think maybe he was worried about where he was on the field? Was he far enough? Was he close enough to the first down sticks?
Absolutely. He was right there by him, and I think he was thinking first down before he caught that football.
Yeah, got to catch it first, because if you don't catch it, there's no chance of picking up a first down.
A 39-yard punt, a return of 5, and it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. The home team's offense and their running back getting ready to go back to work. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. Their defense got the stop, forced the punt, and now you really start to monitor the clock as they nurse this slim lead. A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29.
And for the defense, this is a spot where you don't want to totally sell out to stop the run, but you do have a pretty good idea of what you're going to see. And that's good work right there to keep them in check on that first down carry.
Catch is made by Metcalf. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 23 yards the pickup there.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
And these guys certainly are not hiding what their intention is. They're absolutely showing it. They're definitely not going to sit on this lead here in the 4th quarter.
Throwing here is May. That's into the hands of Tober. And he's got this down to the 35. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 30.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. This one into the hands of Metcalf. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25.
12 more yards. That's another Steelers first down.
On first down, Norris. And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown. A great play there. With touchdown number 20 on the year. And the Steelers are looking to make it 2 straight as they add on to this 4th quarter lead. And let's not forget he had the receiving touchdown earlier. Now a trio of rushing touchdowns. Quite a performance.
Diversification, that's all you can talk about. His ability to do everything leaves him on the field on every down on offense, because you can hand it to him as we've seen, but you say 3 rushing touchdowns, and of course throw it to him where he's caught 1 as well.
And a nifty return there all the way across the 40. Ready to go on offense, out come the Bengals. And the script really is flipped for them. The momentum on the other sideline, and now they have to try and battle back from a 2-score deficit. Now Burrow. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. They're passing here. Joe Burrow. Able to find Higgins. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45.
16 yards. That's good for a Bengals first down.
Burrow will throw. Drops it underneath to Thomas. And he is going to lose yardage here.
To number 13. A loss of 2 brings up 2nd and 12.
Again, it's Burrow. Open man is Higgins. And they're going to have themselves another first down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 19.
27 yards. And the Bengals first down. 1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. Tough spot looking at 2nd and 16 here after the big loss. In motion left is Higgins. From the shotgun, it's Burrow. Not sure what happened out there, but it looked like the timing was a little off on that throw.
Now, you know I'm a defender, so what am I going to say?
Great defense.
Darn right. They did something to disrupt that timing.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that.
A 14-yard gain. It's 4th down.
Here we go. It's Burrow on 4th down. He's got his running back out of the backfield. Touchdown! A 9-yard touchdown grab. And the Bengals have made it a one-score game again here in the 4th.
CD, it seemed like they were so focused on the guys out wide, they forgot about him out of the backfield.
That's a really good point because you got to communicate, and oftentimes when you start counting receivers, that's exactly what you do. You start from the widest receiver, work your way inside. Who gets lost sometimes? The back in the backfield. That's exactly what happened there.
And he got into the end zone.
The kicking team out now for the Bengals as they'll send this one away. Shifts past him. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. We've got a one-score game with inside of 2 minutes remaining. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And this game not quite over yet. And we'll likely see them take all 3 timeouts defensively, so they can't just kneel this one out. They're going to have to try to run a few plays.
You're exactly right. They've got to get a first down and make them use up all their timeouts in order to feel like they have this one in hand.
So they come up on 2nd down, and they can get another run like we just saw. Would likely put an end to this thing. He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball. The Bengals going to use the second of their timeouts. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. They'll keep it on the ground. It's Norris. Now the Bengals going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout, as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play.
At the 36-yard line.
Now it looks like he'll throw here. The short throw pulled in by Bellinger. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3. Now it appears we have a Steeler here slow to get up. And this is certainly not what you want to see in the final week of the year. We'll be back. Here's 3rd and 7. They'll throw with May. And able to catch it on the left sideline, but they're going to rule him out of bounds. So it'll be incomplete. Certainly one they'd like to have back as it brings up 4th down. The Steelers send out their punter now, as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. And he'll get this away into the icy winter air. Call it 46 yards on the punt, just a single yard on the return as he was covered quickly. And the Bengals will have a 1st and 10 from deep in their own territory. This is 1st and 10. Burrow. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line.
First down.
To throw, Burrow. Pass complete to Higgins. This is where, of course, it's good to have a veteran quarterback under center.
You would just be able to put out one of those blood pressure clips, and nothing would be different for him. He's done it many times.
And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. This crowd turning up the decibel level. It's 3rd and long. Throwing, Burrow. Able to find the open man. That's complete. Final minute. No timeouts at their disposal. Here's 1st and 10.
First down.
And with just over 40 seconds now remaining, he gets up and spikes it. A little more than 40 seconds to play. Now 2nd and 10. Burrow. That's complete to Chase. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
13 yards on the play. That's another Bengals.
And now the spike comes with 28 seconds left on the clock. Another try, 2nd and 10 now. Now Burrow. That's to the sideline and incomplete. Well, this crowd is making an impact right now. 3rd and 10. Here's Burrow. A throw out wide, going to be incomplete.
What a great sequence by this defense so far. They've given him nowhere to go with the football.
And they just have to make it stand up one more time because it appears that they've got their number. Can they not have a slip up here and allow the touchdown?
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
And he just falls short down at the 1-yard line.
First down. 1st and goal, Cincinnati.
What a game we were treated to in this one. And on that final play, they had a chance. They had the ball just beyond midfield for one final shot, but couldn't get it done, and they suffer the loss.
Yeah, and you mentioned how they had a chance on that final play, and getting it to midfield gave them that opportunity, hoping they could find their way to the end zone and make that miracle happen. A really good ending to an entertaining contest, though.
So for the Steelers, they earn one final victory and finish the regular season at 13-4.
And now they'll await the final seeding for the playoffs ahead. Meanwhile, for Cincinnati,
they'll finish a less than stellar campaign with a mark of 6-11.
And this is a team that has a few good pieces in place, but could stand to get deeper and younger all around. So for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Next game, guess what? Charles and I will be here again. It's the NFL on EA Sports.